Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion comes Andrews. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. That is hauled in at the 5. The Colts are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. They'll run here with Taylor. Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Patriots. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They face 2nd down and 7. They send him right out of the slot. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
Next to score, Colts 14, Patriots 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This one A deep shot for Rice. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, New England. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? Set to go now on 1st and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. There he goes, inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he will score. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Indy.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's May. That is caught! And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
Slot receiver headed right. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
He's got a receiver. That's Baker. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's another Patriots.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shut up. Bring it.
Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Colts 6-yard line.
79 Broncos. Check go.
From out of the gun, here's May. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point now by Riley. His kick is good, and the Patriots will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, Richardson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He's across midfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Now give on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 8, 60 average. Here we go.
Throwing now is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Got it. Ready? Cougar 19. Set.
May now on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's in! Touchdown, New England. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats go up by 7. 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for Patriots. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Tight. Street. Street. Go check. Coach, check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
To throw now, May. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Colts will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Richardson's to throw it here on 1st down. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
They'll run with Swift, and he will dive into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown, Patriots.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter. and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Patriots 35, Colts 21.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On fourth down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. Knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Can't fault the effort. He got half a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Richardson to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Slot man in motion right. On the move, past the 40. He will go all the way. Touchdown, Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes the score Patriots 35, Colts 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Hey, check that. Street. Check go.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. On play action, here's May. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's to the 15. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Patriots will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Richardson operating from the pistol. They'll set up the screen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's going to be caught. Down the left sideline. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand.
And he's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They'll go play action with May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On second down, it's May. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, New England.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Off the play fake, it's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He was looking for George Pickens there. Third down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. On first and 10, here's Richardson. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow, and the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands. Indy. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one. And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Colts will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Lots of space past the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Whoa. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. Second and a yard.
Let's go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's May. Inside the 10, it is caught. He is in. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. And the Pats will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And the Patriots are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Off the play fake, here's May. Working across the field, that's Pickens. And he's got another one. George Pickens. Touchdown, New England. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 34-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Colts. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Patriots 56, Colts 49.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey, smash Bronco!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Cowboy 80!
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to have the 1st down, able to reach the ball forward and dive past the yellow line. He'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
70 Lions, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Now a give up the middle. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. 2nd down and 3. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Colts are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. On play action, Richardson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Now a run on first down. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout to get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12. Here's first down. They send him right out of the slot. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Richardson. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Vlad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Snake Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
So it's a win for the Patriots. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.